Yo, so if you're watching this and you make anything less than $10,000 a month as a fitness influencer or fitness coach, it's simply because you don't have the knowledge in order to do so, right? So what you're looking at in the background is this, I guess, system that I make, and we're gonna break it down for you step by step to show you how you can, find your leads, understand what a lead is, and so you can learn exactly what you need to do in order to run up your business. Now, this system is the exact system me and my boys use in order to scale our businesses and run it up, and I'm literally going to give it to you guys completely free. So with that being said, let's get right into it. So lead generation, what is lead generation? Lead generation is literally you generating the leads for your offer. So whether that be high ticket, low ticket, fitness offer, trading offer, right? If you're teaching somebody something online, the system is going to work for you. So let's get right into it. So this system is what I call my outbound engine. Like I said, it's exactly what I use, me and my boys, to scale up and run it up. So when it comes to leads, you have your inbound leads, right? Now, what is an inbound lead? Essentially, an inbound lead is when you turn your content into clients or people that come to you, right? Doesn't just mean people that follow you, DM you straight up. It's people that like your content, right? People that comment, follow, etc. People that show engagement towards your content or towards your persona, your personality, people that have interest in you, right? So literally all inbound lead is a person of interest. Now a lot of you guys will get these likes, you'll get these followers, you'll get these comments, but you won't do anything about it, right? That's why you're not making any money. Let's go over to the cold outreach, right? So cold outreach, you should be outreaching literally every single person that likes your content, shows interest in any way, or engages in any way. These can be potential leads. Now, how do you even cold DM them? How do you even outreach them? Well, you use something called the random combo method. Now, fun fact, literally one of the first clients I ever signed, I signed because I swiped up on his story and I said, yo, that avocado toast looks gas. Long story short, he ended up being chill and I ended up giving all the sauce he needed, built him out some systems, and now bro ran it the fuck up. Now, I want you to understand, it's literally all comes down to the systems, bro, because a lot of you guys have the accounts in check. You guys have the content in check, and the majority of you guys even have crazy engagement off the bat, right? So all you need is some systems. Simply, all you need is some systems. I'm not going to go too much depth. Now, lead generation. Let's go to part two. Content, right? So your content's literally going to, like, show people who you are. So it's a big factor in playing whether you're going to make money or not in the online space, right? Now, there's two types of content creators in the fitness niche. There's the gym bro, right? The motherfuckers that be doing all the little like ziz poses and shit in front of all like with the little gay ass songs. I'm sorry, bro. I can't get too controversial. Sorry. But you know what I mean. And then all these motherfuckers be glazing them in the comments like on some yo bro, like your fucking delts are fucking sick, and like yeah dude, nice fucking chest genetics, etc. So for the most part, if that's what you're chasing, bro, if you want other men glazing you in your comments, go ahead and post this type of content. Yeah, if you maybe you might get like a sponsorship here and there, but for the most part, you're not gonna be making any real bread. And that's not why you're here. So, what are the pros and cons of this gym bro type content style? Well, it's good for views. I guess people like that shit. I mean, I don't see the appeal. But hey, everyone's different. So the pros is it's good for views. Now what are the cons? It's super gay and there's just no money in the space. There's no money in that content, bro. So like just cut it out completely, I'd say. Now, the other type of content creator that we have in the fitness space is the ICP targeted ones. Now, what even is ICP? ICP literally just stands for your ideal customer profile. So who is the person that you're even targeting your program for? Who are you even trying to help? And if you need help finding your ICP, go ahead and fill out the whitelist down below and I'll help you personally for the free. Or you can just shoot me a DM on Instagram, bro. I'm always free. Always available, not always free, sorry. So this content is content that's going to be straight sauce, right? Life-changing material. This is the type of content that people are going to watch. They're going to take inspiration from. They're going to be like, holy shit, this guy actually has the knowledge and the information that I can use to change my life. And you do. As a fitness coach, it's important to understand that you can change people's lives, right? And I want to say real quick before I go any deeper into the video is if you're watching this and if you're trying to get into the fitness coaching niche or coaching niche in any general, any niche in general, online coaching, just for the money, and you don't really care about getting your people results, bro, click off the video now because knowledge is power, right? And I don't want to be giving this knowledge to somebody that doesn't deserve it or that's going to use it to do harm because it's really powerful, bro. I mean, shit, it's printed me. I can't even count, you know? So it's all about the knowledge you don't know, for real. Also, limiting beliefs, get them out the way. I'm 19 years old, by the way. All y'all 20-year-olds scared to chase y'all dreams, and I see it. Fear in your eyes. You're scared of failure, but like, imagine if you fail. Imagine if you were 30 failures away from your success, bro. you'd fail as much as possible. So just keep that in mind. And get rid of your limiting beliefs, bro, because it's very possible. Sorry, got a little off track. So, what are some of the pros and cons of this type of content style? Well, let's go to the con first. Less views, right? So, you're not marketing to the masses, right? Like these little fucking Ziz pose motherfuckers are doing. So, you're obviously going to get less views because you're targeting to a specific person, right? Your ICP, which is fine, right? Why? Because the money is individual, not the masses, right? So this is what I always lead on to say the same thing. Like when it comes to online money, bro, followers has nothing to do with the amount of money that you can print. I know somebody that was printing $100,000 monthly, literally off of a YouTube video and 17 followers, and that's real. Under 18, by the way, but I can't give too much info. So with that being said, let's go on to the pro. You are literally able to target and snipe the exact people that need your help. Do you not understand how powerful that is, bro? You can literally put the inputs to find the people that need your help, target them, come into their life, and literally give them a transformation that will change their life. I'm gonna go back to what I said again, bro. As an online fitness coach, you literally have the ability to change these people's lives, bro. And that's very powerful. Know the power you hold, especially when you come into this niche, dude, because it's not for everyone. Now that is a pro, right? Now, what does this make, this ICP targeted content wave? It creates a money ecosystem, literally, because you get these people results, right? So, for example, let me give you a little rundown. And I gotta light this bitch, bro, because these mosquitoes are over here fucking me up. My bad. So let's keep going. Essentially, you create a money ecosystem. Now this leads on to the stacking, right? Now I emphasize stacking, right? Because a majority of you guys have these limiting beliefs that you can't literally stack stacks of cash, stacks and stacks of cash on your table. Now why? Because you simply have limiting beliefs. One thing you need to understand is if you as a young man are not dedicating every single second of your life towards making money, not only so that you can provide for yourself, but for your family and your future kids, you're a bitch. I'm gonna say it out loud. If you're not dedicating the time and effort to literally creating as much wealth as you possibly can to make sure that your family can never have to worry about any financial struggles ever, you're a bitch. Realistically speaking, you can't call yourself a man, bro. A lot of you guys will look at your parents still working 9 to 5s and you won't do anything about it and you'll literally just keep scrolling. Real shit. And it's the majority of everyone. But if you're watching to the end of this video, that's most likely not you because like half of these people clicked off within the 30 seconds. You feel me, bro? But yeah, back to the whitelist. If you want to go ahead and fill out that whitelist, bro, I'll help you build out some systems, real shit. And I will help you run it up because I know the power of the snowball effect. I help you, you help other people, and we can literally change lives together. You feel me? If you feel like that's something that you would be interested in doing, go ahead and fill out that whitelist. I'll leave it in the description. Back to the video. Now let's go back over here, right? So third step of the Outbound engine. Now we have a little stop right here, which is the Airtable, right? But we're gonna come back to this later. Right here is an example of a random fucking account that I found, which I'm gonna use. I'm gonna call him John. Now John was a potential lead that I had, or whatever, some other fitness guy that I saw on my page, where I came across it. Now I swiped into John's DMs saying, "Hey bro, like, what do you do in your program?" And John proceeded to say, "I'm not buying your fucking course." And I simply told John, "I'm not trying to sell you anything, bro. Keep in mind, I came in here to give him free sauce." And I was genuinely curious about the questions that I was asking him, right? Because you should always be. If you're not genuine in this space, you're not going to make any money, bro. Like, if you're going to everyone's DMs trying to sell them, you're not going to make any money. That ass. So John proceeded to talk shit about everything that was going on in my operation. John proceeded to talk shit on my YouTube videos. John proceeded to talk shit and call my testimonials fake. So what we're going to do is steal all of John's traffic with the traffic block method. Now, it's important to understand every other person that's doing the same thing as you is either your competition or they're your company. No in between. They're either with the team or they're without. The fucking AC kicked in, but like, I hope you guys can still hear me. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. I don't know how to turn this shit off. So I'm going to talk a little bit louder for you guys. It's fine. Problem solved. So I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do with John, and you're going to go ahead and copy. So I'm going to go over here and take some of my highly trained lead generators, and DM setters, right? And I'm going to assign them to John's profile specifically. Now you're going to do this by yourself, going through all these people that do the same exact thing as you, You're going to run through their followers, you're going to run through their following, and you're going to run through their likes, comments, and this is where you're going to find the majority of your leads. You're going to target your ICP, you're going to know exactly who to target. And this is where Airtable comes in, right? So Airtable is essentially a spreadsheet, and you're gonna go ahead and input all the information. So, for example, if we were to input John's information into the spreadsheet, I would be okay. John has 10,000, and it's plug and play, right? So there's gonna be like you don't have to type it out individually. It's just quick, boom, 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 boom. So I'll put 10K followers. I'll check his engagement. You'll put if he has good or bad engagement, and then you'll put how you outreached him. So I'll be like, yes, I DM'd John. I sent him I swiped up on a story, right? So I'll input all that data into the Airtable, and I'll do it with every single lead that I get. Now, this is where the data tracking and the AI sniper comes in, because at the end of the month, once you have all these leads and you close up a couple clients, you run this Airtable data through the AI, and it tells you exactly who to target and exactly to not. It tells you who closes, it tells you who doesn't, etc., etc. So essentially, every month you just become better and better at knowing who to target. So yeah, with that being said, the AI is going to turn you into a sniper, and for the next month, you're going to know exactly who to target, and you're going to know exactly who's going to close and who's not, just by the data. Now, this is where your lead generators and DM setters come in. There's going to get to a point where you're having way too much people in your messages, and you have way too many leads. Like, you want to be pumping out thousands and tens of thousands leads daily of literally people that you can send 50 DMs to 100 DMs to a day and get potential clients and just close and run up a big bag. That's where you're going to start to hire people like DM setters and lead generators to free up some of your time. And once you do this, your time is really going to consist of mainly just closing these people and getting them results. So back to the traffic block method. You're going to go into all your competitions, followers, followings, comments, and likes, and you're literally just going to steal all their traffic, right? Steal like an artist. This is what's going to happen to everyone that's not on the team. I mean, realistically speaking, if you're not with us, you without us. And if you want a spot on the team, potentially, go ahead and fill out the whitelist, bro. Me and my team are literally on a mission to take up a majority of the traffic and a majority of the money in the online niche. I mean, bro, we've only been in it in a month. We're already doing crazy. I can only imagine where we're going to be a year from now. But that's besides the point. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and zoom out to the whole ecosystem, right? So it's all one big circle. It's literally all one big circle. And it gets to the point where you get your couple results in and you get these testimonials, you change up these people's physiques, and then you can start teaching them to do exactly what you do and building them the systems. And that's what gives you the authority to charge more than like $5,000 per client. And once you get to do that, bro, it's like, holy shit, you're making so much money. Like, I'll take a client from $0 to $10,000 a month, and then when he's at $10,000 a month, I'll be like, yeah, bro, I know I charge you that amount, but like, I'm gonna charge you double now, and let's take you to 35 the next. Boom, boom, boom. This is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to climb that ladder from fitness influencer, teaching people how to get from fat to fit, and then you're going to teach people how to get from fit to rich. And that's when you're going to run up the big bags. But like, everyone starts somewhere. Or you can go straight to the fucking coaching, the coaches. If that's something you're interested in doing and making a fat bag with, yo, application's waiting for you, fam. But yeah, with that being said, that's the method. And I hope you guys enjoyed, for real. If you guys resonate with my content or you fuck with me in any way, go ahead and hit me up on IG, bro. I'll be down to give you guys the free sauce. I want you guys to run it up. Like I said, the more people I get you guys to, the more people get from fat to fit, from skinny to jacked. The more people's lives we can change, right? Together. Real shit. And I mean that when I say that. So with that being said, all that good shit, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, go ahead and fill out the whitelist if you're serious about making money and if you're serious about changing your life. Like I said, bro, stacking. If you're not trying to stack, if you're not willing to learn, work, be locked in for your future, not only you, but your family. If that sounds like you and you sound like an ambitious person, bro, I'm down to hop on a call and I'm down to work with you for real. Because there's a lot of people out here that really could use a changing experience. And it's literally just some simple systems that can do that for you. So yeah, with that being said, I'm fucks with y'all. And I'll see y'all soon.